She moved out of state and shit then went left. She seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone and start up a business. Her daddy is not around, her mama is not around. I watch her climb on the top of the pole and then get to
oh hell no.
sliding down. I make it rain in this bitch, I make it snow in this bitch. She tryna get out of the mix. Shawty is going legit. Shawty is going legit.
I'm running, I'm lifting, I'm doing functional training. I'm not just weight training like a bodybuilder, and I'm not just running and doing cardiovascular work. Combining both of them gives you so much benefits. I feel like you're reaping the benefits from all the weight training that you're doing, as well as the cardiovascular work like the running. And I also like to do functional movements, so like CrossFit style movements. I love to incorporate a lot of different fitness styles to be as fit and as healthy as I can be. Of course, following a proper diet, nutrition is key, sleeping well, drinking a lot of water, maintaining stress, and doing all the things necessary to have a good mental and physical health. I just got a Whoop, so I'm able to track a lot of metrics now when I work out, so let's check it out. The one thing that I don't really like is that it doesn't track steps, but it does track average calories burned every single day, which is cool. But Whoop, if you're seeing this, make a feature so it tracks your steps, because that would be, this thing would be perfect then. I wear it to bed and it tracks my sleep, which is really cool. The data is not up to date on my Whoop right now, so I'm gonna weightlift and then I'll come back and we'll go over everything. Today I'm gonna hit a lower body day, so I'll take y'all through all the movements that I'm doing. So let's get after it. Showered, I feel all clean now, and I'm gonna go over my Whoop scores and just everything with my workout. This morning, my run/walk activity strain of 15.1 burned about 570 calories. My average heart rate was 139, max heart rate 185. So good. That's so good. I'm so happy that my heart rate is like dropping as I'm getting better at running and my cardiovascular endurance is increasing. I said this in my last video. When I used to run, my heart rate would get up to 200 beats per minute, which is crazy. It's literally almost at like the max capacity that your heart can beat, like as fast as it can. My heart rate just spikes really high when I run. I'm not sure why, but I also sweat really hard when I run, and I don't sweat really a lot with other workouts, which is so weird. Like running does something different to me. It's so much harder than everything. Like even the Stairmaster. Okay, I'll sweat on the Stairmaster, but my heart rate does not get that high. It's just crazy, but it's getting so much better. And this whole activity was an hour and 11 minutes. I ran about 2 and then I walked 2.5-ish, but my pace when I was running was about like a 9:30. It's okay because I wasn't going for speed. I was just going for like a chill little run by the lake. That's exactly what it was. The lift that I did after was pretty quick. Probably one of my quicker workouts. I just had a lot to do today and I kind of had a late start to the day, so I just had to get that out of the way so I can start other things. The activity strain was a 7.4, calories 156, average heart rate 129, max heart rate 160, and then it was about like a 30-minute workout, super quick. Usually I feel like they would be like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Not an hour, probably like 45 minutes would be average. I didn't wear my Whoop last night when I was sleeping, but I did the night before. And it says my recovery is about 75%, which means that I'm recovering well after the activities that I'm doing. So good. Average sleep is about 7 to 8 hours, which is ideal. It's telling me to get a little bit more sleep, but I'm going to bed kind of late the past few days, which is not good. I need to get back on my schedule. Overall, this is so interesting though. And average calories burned 1700, which calculates your basal metabolic rate, which is actually really cool. This is all the calories that you burn total throughout the day, and mine's about 1800. I do move a lot, I walk a lot, I obviously work out pretty intensely. Now I need to make some lunch and then we gotta get to work. And this is lunch. So fire. Morning. Okay, today's the next day and I wanted to go through my workout split and how you guys can incorporate hybrid style training into your weekly training split if you're interested. I first just want to say it doesn't have to look a certain way. There's no right or wrong answer, but I do think it's important to have some consistency and some structure when you're doing a training split like this, because you don't just want to do all running and neglect weight training, because that's how you get injured. And I feel like weight training is great, but you also need to incorporate some sort of cardiovascular work a couple times a week just to maintain healthy heart function and just keep your fitness level up. I don't have a very strict split just because I do listen to my body, how I'm feeling, and if I have more energy and I'm just feeling really good, then I'll definitely go pretty hard in a workout. But if my body is sore, if I'm really tired, I'm gonna take it a little bit easier. To start off, I would definitely say weight lift at least 3 times a week. A split could just be a super basic legs, push, and pull day. If you really wanna focus on your lower body though, you could do a glute and hamstring focused leg day and then go into a full upper body day. And then the third day, you could do a quad focused leg day. Whatever your goals are, just make a split that is gonna work for you to grow and build muscle and to get stronger. Then I would incorporate 2 other days for running work, functional training, mobility, whatever interests you. I love running, so I'll do 2 days of running. One is probably going to be more intervals just to get faster during my runs and get better at running. So this will be, like I posted in my last video, something like 10 rounds of run for 2 minutes, walk for 1 minute, which ends up to be a 30-minute workout. Sometimes I do lift after that though, just depending how I'm feeling. And then the other day, you could designate to a longer run. Say you're trying to work on distance. I would really focus on the time. So say I'm gonna run for 20 minutes and I'm not gonna stop. No matter how slow or how fast you go, just keep a constant pace if you can and run for 20 minutes. And then the next week, try to run for 25 minutes or 22 minutes and increase your run time 2 to 5 minutes every single week just to get better and better. I think this is really helpful instead of aiming for a distance goal, because when I would do this, I would run really fast and I would burn myself out and it just wasn't good. I was never getting better at running and I couldn't focus on my breathing. So it's really important to get good running shoes, focus on your breathing, and then do runs for time. And if you want to throw in a CrossFit workout or a functional workout in place of one of those workouts, go for it. I think it's just really important to have a balance of cardio and strength training. I think that's going to give you the most optimal physique, optimal health, and just be super fit and train like an athlete, which I love to do. Honestly, weightlifting every single day during the week is really boring to me, and I don't have goals to put on crazy amounts of muscle. So that's just not what I'm striving for right now. I love to challenge myself with runs, with CrossFit, making sure my mobility is good. So always incorporate mobility work and ab and core work. Don't leave one without the other. I think it's so important to have these two in pairs. And if you can't do 2 runs a week, just do 1 run a week and focus on weight training and getting stronger. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you want more content about hybrid athlete style training. This is always how I've trained, not just running and weightlifting, but just everything. I love switching it up, and yes, I definitely go through phases of wanting more structure, and then other times I really don't, and I want to experiment with different things and try different things because I don't want to be bored. So that's what I love to do, and I love to incorporate CrossFit workouts and being in a group environment, so I think that's super fun to do. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in a couple days.